Hello everyone, welcome. I am Isaac Umbras, and today we are back in Gran Turismo 2. I hope you're doing well today, because we are going to be doing some endurance racing. First things first, let's get ourselves a Toyota Tesla. This should do us well in the trauma on endurance. Let's get this 200 horsepower, perfect amount. Yes, welcome for GT. And now that we have the car, we are going to be doing the one make race, just the one get used to the car, and two, so that way we can complete another race, get a little bit closer to 100%, warm ourselves up, and then we will be tackling Trial Mountain. Ironically, we're starting on a different mountain. We're on Grindelwald in Switzerland. So hey, from one mountain to another. Let's do it. Hey, welcome Blow Up. Hope you're doing well today. Hope things are okay with you. Right now, we are gonna be doing some racing, so even if things aren't good, you know, get to watch some cars, cargo burr. We have the one make race of the Altezas. Get this done, and we will be 100% done the Toyota Hall of events. If memory serves me correctly. My headphones are just a little bit loud. Let me dial that back a bit. There we go. Let's get through here, through the twisties. We're faster than the rest of the field. Mostly. The game wants to immediately prove me wrong. Oh, okay. We're getting squeezed just a little bit. Do a little bit of an oh, okay, can't do an undercut there. Can't do a cutback on the green Altezza. That's fine, we got another lap ahead of us. And we may be able to gain on the leader. Only less than 2 seconds back from them. So if we can sneak down the inside of third place, use that to pull ourselves up in the second, chasing the leader down onto the home straight. There or thereabouts. Alright, we're in the lead. We gotta hold it now. That should be easier than making the lead. But it's gonna be tight. I don't remember Grindelwald as well as some of the other tracks in the game. I'm not happy. Oh no, what happened, Mr. Midnight? Welcome to the stream though. Hope I can at least make a day a little bit better. Get to watch some of the racing and everything. Ah. Oh, jeez, a lot of people are having rough days. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Hopefully I can help y'all take your mind off things for a little bit. Have the beautiful little four-door Altezza. This thing will do us well in the endurance race. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get into some close battles. It should be around, doing a little bit of research, it should be around other 200 horsepower cars. Literally. That's how things go though sometime. I mean, well, you get there's still up on games though, but yeah, that's a bit rough. Welcome, Jaden. Now that everyone has written off his career, all he has to do something the funniest thing with Danny. Honestly though, I'd love to see him do like IMSA or WEC though. Like I know the meme of IndyCar or like IndyCar, WEC or IMSA. But I mean, but like I think he'd do quite well there. He managed to hold off much faster drivers in Monaco in 2018. Like he's really good when it kind of comes to like the more like long strategy type of stuff. So honestly I'd love to see him in like IMSA. Oh, that was the final. It was the final innings. That is rough, man. Absolutely rough. Hopefully they'll win the next one. That is the nature of the beast. So sometimes you choke. Sometimes you have everything going right for you, and you just mess it up at the end. It happens to me sometimes too. In like 5 years, gonna see. Oh my gosh! If Danny Ricciardo wins the Triple Crown, that would be. I know right now he's another one of like the Formula 1 drivers. It's like, oh no, oval's scary. But I honestly think, I already think, like, give him a little bit of time, and I think he will begin to love ovals. So that way he can do like the Indy 500. I'd love to see him try it. He could be like the next Juan Pablo Montoya, where F1 wasn't quite his forte. He did some good stuff, but it wasn't quite his forte. But then he went to like IndyCar and like endurance racing, and he just dominates. Yeah, it could be rough having, you know, you're already having a rough day, and you just get like that one last thing, and you're like, really? I get that. Ooh, okay. We got some good competition here. We got the Lotus. We got the Lotus Elise 190, I think? No, the 120. We got the BMW as well, the BMW 3 Series. And it looks like an SLK currently in the lead. So we're gonna have a tough battle, I think. 4 moderately powered rear-wheel drive cars duking it out on Trial Mountain. 3 European, 1 Japanese. It'll be a close fight. I'm hoping it could be a close fight. It'll be good for the race. Win it off of strategy. Yeah, Iceman doing the rally stuff. Unfortunately, didn't do too well in the rally stuff, but he did really good in when he did the venture in NASCAR for like a little bit. He did all right there. So I mean, he's still got it. I'd love to see him get back in the racing. Him and Vettel. Be really cool to maybe see them team up again for like if it was like someone in like IMSA or what. New goal for the 24 hours of Bathurst. Don't do it, Caddy. Oh, have the curse of the yellow Cadillac, where you have inexplicable mechanical failures, or you've been into the wall. I don't think the Caddy ever competed in Bathurst, because I don't think prototypes run there. But like they've run elsewhere, and they've had some rough luck. Oh wait, that is not an SLK. That is a Celica. Ooh, so 2 Toyotas. 2 Toyotas duking it out. Both are on 200 horsepower. Can we actually give them a good fight? Oh, we turn on football? Yeah, hopefully the teams you're rooting for that will do well. Or if anything else, if there's no teams you're rooting for currently watching, you know, they at least get some good close battles, some good close games. Oh, Petit Le Mans, yeah, we're for about half a lap, or maybe it was even a bit longer than that. Both the headlights went out and they were driving in complete darkness. Yes. That was scary. Just Broncos versus Saints. Well, hopefully they at least give a good game then. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have a fight this race. The Lotus, the Celica, and the Altezza are all pretty close on pace with each other. So it'll come down to who is able to conserve their tires just a little bit more. who's able to just really bring it home. We seem to be slightly faster on pace, at least for the first sector. But that Lotus is right quick. And it's light enough that it won't be too terrible on its tires. Yes, back when the Gran Turismo AI was a little bit smarter. Though to be fair, for the endurance races, I do intentionally try to choose a vehicle that'll be like right around or even slightly slower than the pace of the AI. That way, it's not just me running off into the distance. I don't like doing that. I feel like it'd be kind of boring for you guys to watch as well. So I want to make sure it's a good showing for you guys too. That's something's. Ooh. What happened at the nighttime for your stint? I already know you don't like driving at night, so the fact that you got put on night stint as well is. Oh gosh, it probably made it even more scary. Oh, they're still close. They are still very close. Brake fit. Oh. Did you guys use brake pads 1? Wait, hang on. Brake pads 1 usually last anywhere from like 1 to 4 hours. Brake pads 2 last what, 12 hours? So I would have been around like the 12-hour mark if it was nighttime then. Thereabouts. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hopefully no one in front of you, right? No collisions, none of that. Alright, we are starting to pull away a little bit. So now it'll be how well we can conserve our tires versus the Lotus and the Celica. The Celica's probably going to be burning through those front tires. Front-wheel drive cars do not do well on their tires that much. Because you're steering, you're doing most of the braking, you're doing most of the accelerating. Rear-wheel drive cars... Brake pads 2 would, we were 15 hours on the brakes. Yeah, okay, so they probably only managed to last around like 12 hours. So probably about halfway through, you gotta set it up for a change of brake pads. Good job avoiding the wall though, that was so smart. Although you probably had to bring it into the pits to change tires and change the brake pads. Ooh, okay, he's on our inside. Course cut. Dang, alright, the Lotus is challenging us. I'm excited. I want a good battle today. I want to get a good long fight going on. Alright, come on. Okay, so it's right at the... Okay, so you didn't lose too much time then. That's good. That is very good. So yeah, at Bathurst, probably we want to change it right at the 12-hour mark. That way, it'll be kind of even wear on both pads. And also, that way we don't... Because the last thing I want is brake failure going down the mountain. The last thing I want is any one of us to have brake failure going down the mountain. Because there's no way you can avoid the wall that way. You have to be on the brakes down the mountain at certain points. And if you can't get on the brakes, that's usually a meatball flag and having to tow your car. Ooh, alright. Gutsy move there. Gutsy move by the Lotus. Alright, we gotta get back ahead of the Lotus. This is gonna be a very close battle. We can take the chicane faster than him, though. And that'll allow us to kind of sling back into the front position. I am worried. I am worried about where his tires are at. Oh, a team that was racing. We had friends with driving. Oh no, was it in the Forest Elbow? Was it going in the Forest Elbow? The final hairpin before you get onto the Conrad. Ranger, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Right now, we are in... Oh, the chase. No. At least you have some runoff there, so you can kind of get lucky. But yeah. Bathurst is no place to have a brake failure. Ooh. The Lotus is really kicking in a high gear. Do not slide the car. Do not slide the car. I do not want to do that. That is gonna kill a little bit of time. Oh. Oh no. That is a rip then. The poor Aston. Ooh, okay, okay. This is gonna be tough then, I think. This is gonna be tough. How far ahead are they? 1 second. Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be like the Lexus or the GTI would be among some of the quickest. They have that acceleration and they have the top speed as well. The Aston's got good aero, and on a track like Paul Ricard Spa, where it's already kind of up to speed getting onto the straight, it's not a bad choice. And Bathurst is a solid choice too. But you're coming out of a very slow speed corner, so you have a lot of cars able to out accelerate you. Because the Bathurst, the Aston does struggle a little bit on the acceleration side of things. Alright, let's tuck in behind. Let's tuck in behind. Oh man, this is close. $289. Dang! So an entire 5 kilometers an hour quicker. In the same classification of car, that is mega difference. And for us Americans, that's about what, 170, 175 miles an hour? Something like that. That is nothing to sniff at, people. That is a significant amount of speed. 177-ish. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. Ooh, okay, he is gaining on us. Oh, not gaining, he is pulling away. So we gotta push. We did get our best lap in that lap. And he was still able to pull on us. Okay. That's a little bit worrying. Through the tighter, twistier sections and the downhill sections, we're able to really gain on him, I think. But the straights, I think the Lotus is a bit lighter than us and is able to get that acceleration, especially out of the hairpin. It's able to really pull. It's able to really pull a gap. As you can see in sector 2, we're able to bring it back down within a very, very small window. You know, the G2 AMG does. Yeah, but that's less aero and even more power, so of course it'd be even quicker. That is a terrifyingly fast car, though. It's one of the few cars in ACC that can break the 300-kilometer-an-hour barrier. It's got massive amounts of power and not a whole lot of aero to slow it down on the straight, so it just pulls. Yeah, I'd imagine it's terrifying in a GT too. Less downforce to keep you all under control going down the hill. It's sketchy as hell in touring cars, let alone in a GT, a lower downforce GT car. The little M2s get very skittish through McPhilmy Park. So I can't imagine what it's like in a higher powered but still low downforce GT2 car. Holy moly, that's gotta be scary. Though the speed down. Why does GT2 have less downforce? Ah, that is a good question. So GT2 was created by the SRO as a means of creating a series more so for what's known as gentleman drivers. Essentially, people with a lot of money but not as much driving experience that want to kind of drive race cars alongside like a pro driver when they do the driver swaps and all that stuff. So what they did was they removed the downforce from the GT3 formula, as that means there's lower cornering speeds, and that means it's usually quote-unquote easier to drive. But in order to make it more exciting, they added more power to the car, so they're making around, what, 650, 700-ish horsepower? And what that does is basically, you get the crazy acceleration in the straights and high speeds, but that means also you gotta brake a lot earlier, and you're going slower through the corners. So that way, you know, you're not, because the modern GT3 cars are very much downforce machines. They're not quite like open wheels, but yeah, it is. In theory, it does sound more difficult to drive, yes, but with things like traction control and ABS and all that stuff, you don't have to worry about as much wheel spin from acceleration. But trying to deal with different downforce levels in dirty air, depending on different speeds you're going at, different levels of grip, it's much more difficult to kind of wrap your head around higher downforce cars, and even with that lower power, than it is to wrap yourself around higher power cars with less downforce. Because in a lower downforce car, the mechanical grip is pretty constant regardless of speed. So you can kind of roughly feel where the car is going and everything. But the same horsepower as a Hellcat. Yeah, like that is a crazy amount of power. Welcome, Salad. Hope you're doing well. Right now, we're in a fierce battle. The battle of the entry-level sports cars. The Altezza versus the Lotus Elise. Yeah, GT4, GT3, and GT2 cars all have driver assists. ABS, traction control, all that fun stuff. So that makes them much more easy to drive, but also much more, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. It also makes them, you know, a little bit safer for, you know, the pro-am and the amateur and the gentleman drivers and all that stuff. But there's still purebred race cars, so when the pros do get the seats, they are, you know, they are still immensely fun to watch. And they can still provide some really, really good racing. The lowest horsepower GT2 car is the KTM at 600. That's still more than your average GT3 though. And the KTM makes up for it by having some of the highest amount of downforce of a GT2 car. Yeah, the AMGT2 is an absolute beast in the straights. But I will fully admit it is a bit of a pig when it turns. And then you have the Lamborghini Super Trofeo, which technically is BOP'd as a GT2 car as well. And that thing, while it tears up tires, it is genuinely an absolute monster in terms of lap time, second only to, I believe, the Audi, according to Alex's Crypto's testing. Yeah, the KTM is also among the lightest too, because it's, you know, it's got the smallest engine in it, and it's a fairly small dimension-wise as well. And it was built by Ryder. Despite the Ryder GT3 being a bit of a meme, they do know how to build lightweight, high-performance cars. So, yeah, both the GT4 and the GT2 Caterham are among the lightest of the cars in ACC in their classes. Yeah, the Ferrari Challenge is way slow to be a GT2. Yeah, no, there's no current GT2 BMWs, not yet. Basically, you have the Porsche 911 GT2, the Audi R8, the Lamborghini Super Trofeo, the Mercedes GT2, the Mercedes AMG, the KTM, the Maserati MC20. Technically, the Ferrari Challenge in someone like the 24-hour series is also BOP'd to be a GT2 car as well. And that is basically the main IRL GT2s. In ACC, you also have the Porsche 935, the modern 935 track car. That was based off of the Moby Dick Porsche. But that was kind of a one-off for like a limited production track day car that's around the pace of a GT2 car. Adachi, welcome! Hope you're doing better today. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're excited for some racing because literally since this race started, we've been nose to tail, neck and neck, back and forth with this Lotus on Trial Mountain. Absolutely trading positions lap after lap. Both of us waiting for the other one to blink and head into the pits first. It's gonna be a close one, for sure. Some Black Powder has a Halloween event. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's always fun when games, like live service games, do like the special holiday events and all that stuff. It's one of the few benefits of the live service cars, the live service games, is that you can actually have like the fun community events and all that stuff. If the developers are actually creative and, you know, care enough about the game to continue supporting it. Like all my streams. Oh, thank you. But no, I will fully admit some streams are definitely better than others. Welcome, Funty. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you're ready for racing. We are literally, like literally lap after lap, we are trading Lotus, trading positions with this Lotus. I picked a really good car. It picked a really good car for this battle. The back and forth with the Lotus has been crazy. Yeah, the G2A ones are really good as well. Yeah, the 935, it's technically around the pace of a GT2 car, but again, it's basically a limited production track only car, like the Ferrari FXX or whatever. But, you know, ACC added it because ACC Kunos has pretty close ties to Porsche. So they were like, what's one more GT2 car? It looks beautiful, but it handles like an absolute pig. Oh my gosh, they added the Headless Horseman. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I bet that would make a fun game mode as well. Like one of those asymmetric game modes where like one person gets to be like the Headless Horseman and you're in like against a squad of players with like the muskets and everything. That would be an interesting game mode. See if the players can take down the Headless Horseman before the Headless Horseman takes down all of the players. I also like to call it the land wheel. Yes! That's why if it would have a theme song, it would be Blood and Thunder by Mastodon. As Blood and Thunder is, the song itself is, references, the story of Moby Dick. TF2 is one of the... Yeah, you have the Marasmus edition, which, I mean, is at least funny, but yeah, it's kind of annoying as well. Dark Souls, when you beat the boss, you get the victory achieved. Yes! We may get a victory achieved here, because holy cow. The Lotus is absolutely tearing us a new one. It's gonna be close. But in Bloodborne, you get the praise. Yeah. The different Souls games and everything is really, really cool. The different feelings each of them have. They know how to really create, you know, the mood, the aesthetics, just with the environment. Alright, we are midway through the race. I think we may be able to one-stop this. Like full Halloween's events at TF2, each one's... Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, if they're doing like a special mode or whatever, it'd be cool if there was like the variety. You need to make sure players don't get bored with it before the event's time period is over, you know? That's the other thing. You gotta make sure you provide enough meaningful content to the players. Gran Turismo 7. Nice to see him. Yeah, in ACC, I mainly stick with the Merc. Unless it's like a multi-driver endurance event, then I usually have a list of cars I can, you know, comfortably drive in, like the Ferrari 296, the Aston V8, the Lamborghini Evo 2, and the I mean obviously the Merc as well. And even the M4 I can be moderately quick with. So it's one of those ones where it's like I usually let the other drivers pick the car. As long as it's like one of those, I can be pretty comfortable in like that selection of cars or 99% of the tracks. Yeah, at least you guys are getting something though. That is true. It's a shame. TF2 is just... It'd be great if they kept supporting it, because there's still a lot they could do as well. But it is what it is. Bloodborne is the only game where you get to go... Yes! Exactly. It's a cool concept though, kind of flipping it on its head. But even then, Bloodborne is still incredibly difficult. It basically is just, no, you're a badass. You just, the player needs to become a badass to become the canon you. I think I've seen you drive the M2 in the Duo Cup, but outside of that, I've never seen you in any car other non-Merc car. So, yeah. At least outside of practice where you're setting up, setups for other people. Alright, we need to pit now. I'm hoping the Lotus pits soon, otherwise we just screwed ourselves. Yes, this is the Altezza. Welcome soon. This is a fairly close battle between us and the Lotus. Yeah, our times are beginning to fall off. So we were gonna have to pit sometime, but I'm hoping the Lotus doesn't do a zero stopper. It may be possible to do that, but I hope not. I'm kind of scared we may have screwed ourselves up a little bit. But we're on fresher tires. And we should have the pace to get back ahead. Yes, it says, yeah, wow, that's a lot of hours in TF2, holy moly. But yeah, it's a shame. TF2 could have been, like, TF2 is a really good game. And it is a good game, but it could have been even more. It could have been so much more. How does it make something inside of me switch? I mean, it is a beautiful, you know, it's a four-door sports sedan. Good handling. You know, it's got the beautiful kind of early 2000s vibe look to it. It's just a nice looking car. GT3 and GT4, my go-to is always BMW. Yeah, you do have the Porsche 911 GT2 as well, so if you want to have that brand loyalty, you can definitely go with the Porsche there. And the 911 GT2 is not a bad car. It just absolutely, I mean most GT2s, but especially the Porca and the Lamborghini, they kill their rear tires, something fierce. I think only the Maserati and the KTM are the only two that are like half decent on tires. Oh, you're not in the AMG and Race Room. What are you in then? Are you in the M4 then? That's the only other like heavy-nosed GT3 I could think that you'd probably enjoy, as it has kind of the same kind of stability, but like, you know, rotation that the Merc has as well. I'm going insane. Oh, the Vets. Yes, okay. Another naturally aspirated front engine rear-wheel drive V8 performance machine. Multitasking? Hey! Alright, with 13 seconds, we're bringing that time down. We're on the hunt to get that Lotus. So let's make sure we give them a fight. Let's make sure we give them a battle. Honestly though, this has been a really fun race. This has been a very fun race. Seeing the battle between the Lotus and the Altezza. I do think once the Lotus pits there, we will be ahead of it. And I can't imagine it would go the entire race without a pit stop, but I'm not taking any chances. Not a fan of the turbo car. Aw, I like some of them. The Aston and the Aston and the 296 are pretty solid. And I don't dislike the M4. The M4 takes me a little bit longer to get used to, but I can be on a good day. I can be quite quick in the M4. Toyota Merc made the best sedans. Yes. They made some good ones. They made some really good ones. I mean, my car is a Toyota sedan. It's an older mid 2000s Corolla. Absolutely love it. It's in the Toyota beige color, but it's mine. It's so cute, and it is served me well. Multiple vacations, multiple jobs, couple massive business trips as well. So you know, I intend to keep it for a very long time. Yeah, I'd love to have an Altezza. That'd be such a cool car to have. Yeah, the Ferrari and they do take quite a while. You have to basically treat them like an older F1 car. That's why sometimes braking into the turn, I still keep a little bit of throttle on. That way I can get the rotation, and two, I can keep the turbo spooled, and it helps immensely. Oh yeah, you gotta think, I'm in my late 20s, and I'm American, and I work, I gotta commute to work, so yes, I have a car. It is mine. It's a beautifully simple little Corolla, but it is mine. It is paid off. And it has never failed me. It has never left me stranded. It is... It's a good car. A lot of good memories with that car. A little bit wide. Haven't kind of really have a license yet. Yeah, but that's, you know, you can kind of get used to like working and maintaining it and everything. And it's a good car to like practice. It's good you have something now to practice for the, you know, for when you do get a license. Isaac Fujiwara. Yes. Delivering the tofu down and up Trial Mountain. Chasing down some punk rich kid in their Lotus. I will say though, they're putting up a hell of a fight. They've gotta pit soon. They have gotta pit soon. Like, we got 10 laps left. Okay, they are pitting. Yes! This is good. The truck is there now, so sim racing is... I mean, even in sim racing is good practice then. There we go. Into the lead. Let's make sure we stay there. They're gonna be chasing it down. Yeah, we're chasing the Infinities, chasing the Lotuses. One day I was about to go to school and the car wouldn't start. Oh gosh, so the battery died. So did you use your dad's car? Oh, you swapped the battery. Found a way to mount it. All right, nice. Good. That is a good dad. That is smart. Getting able to get the car working so kid can go to school and everything. Only the GT3 I enjoy besides the AMG is the M6. I don't know. I enjoy quite a few of them, but I am the fastest in the AMG by a not insignificant margin, by about a half, anywhere from 0.3 to a half second a lap on most tracks. But in an endurance setting, I know like the Merc isn't the best car for endurance racing, and it's a tough car to learn. So I usually let the other driver pick it, and I can usually get at least fast enough to be competitive. And in endurance racing, you'd rather have the better overall pace than have one driver do really, really well and another driver bin it. So, you know, all that fun stuff. I have to say my car apart from a Porsche. That thing. Yes. The little the little commuter car had a Porsche part in it. The battery, but a Porsche part nonetheless. Mercedes, yeah, it's... I mean, I've done alright in endurance racing in the Mercedes, but yeah, it can be a handful close to the end of the stint with the tires. It's not the best on tire wear. Better than the Porsche for sure in ACC. The Porsche, especially the 992, is absolutely dreadful on its rear tires. But the AMGs, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I'm excited. Oh, it's the Highlander. Okay, so not little commuter car, big commuter SUV type of thing. I'm trying to remember the Highlander. Is that the truck or is that the SUV? They're both the same, I believe, similar or the same chassis. It's just one is truck body, other is SUV body. With the rear suspension lifted foot. Hey, at least you were ready. When you're tired, the AMG would punish you. Yeah. Yeah, you can't half-ass it in the AMG. You have to basically, you have to push. It is not a car you can lose concentration in. You have to push. You have to be on it in order. You can kind of like dial it back a little bit, but you lose so much time. That it's you have to push in order to maintain like a competitive pace. Like the Ferrari, I can kind of like, especially at Spa, because Spa takes a lot out of me as well. For the V4H at Spa, my stints there in the Ferrari, I was starting to feel it a little bit in the second stint, so I was able to dial it back a little bit, and I only lost like a half a second a lap at most. I wouldn't be able to do that in the Merc. You have to be on it in the Merc. I wonder where the Lotus is. I'm hoping the Lotus isn't catching us up too much. We had a good fight with them in the first stint, but we made a smarter call to undercut them on tires. They may catch us up later in the race though, so I'm a little bit worried. Fact the tires them out the most is Alton. I mean, in terms of like an endurance setting, in an hour sprint race, I can do most tracks without too much issue. It's basically, it is the longer tracks. Not the longer tracks, the longer races. Especially like when I'm double stitting. Like the second stint, I'm like, okay. Like around like 20 minutes to go in the second stint, I'm like, alright guys, I'm feeling it a little bit. So I can usually I can double stint, but then I need like an hour or two break before I'm ready for the car again. But if it's looking to be a dry nighttime run, I could probably be a guy for that. Barcelona's tracking a lot for hours. Barcelona's a pretty tricky one for me, just because the third sector, it's a lot of vibe check corners, where you don't really have a whole lot of markers, a whole lot of reference points, so you're basically kind of muscle memorying it. So then it becomes genuinely difficult, that third sector. I do agree with sectors 1 and 2 though. I do like sectors 1 and 2 at Barcelona. But for a track for me that I could lap for hours without too much issue, I'd probably say Valencia, which is a weird one given how tight and technical it is. But Valencia is just a track that it's one of the few tracks I can turn my brain off or go into it with no practice and be like right on like my regular pace. It's just a track that like it's just a track that like it clicks with me, you know. It feels like like a karting track, which is, you know, kind of a little bit of my background again. Yeah, don't cut don't cut the final complex. Oh gosh. The chicane in multi-class for the upcoming V2.4 hour race. That is gonna be tricky, man. I hope the GT3s don't die me there, because that is gonna kill my momentum going into the final turn and then that long ass home straight. That is going to be, there's going to be a lot of incidents into that chicane with multi-class shenanigans, I think. Oh, that'll be interesting. We'll have to kind of plan that out. Oh, the Donington chicane this week. How many drive-throughs would there be? I'm betting probably 3. It's one of those ones where it's very easy to cut, but it's also infamous regarding its track limits. So I think most people will try to be... They'll try to be good. You don't know what's funny though, Bloodwolf? Of the current TGT season, with tracks like Suzuka and Bathurst and Oten, do you want to know the track that I was closest to getting a drive-through on, where I had my final warning on? Do you want to know? You think, oh, it might be Bathurst because it's very easy to cut at the chase. Nope. What about Suzuka with all its tarmac runoffs? No. It was Oten Park. It was Oten Park. I got my final warning with like 10 minutes ago, avoiding an accident, heading into the final corner of the lap. It was Oten Park that I got all 3 warnings for track cuts. Cause I got two for running wide in turn 1 early in the race, in the wet. Cause I couldn't get the Merc to rotate in the wet, cause I didn't practice much in the wet. The rain shower really caught me off guard there. And then the final one was avoiding a spun car. A car that had spun back onto the track. Heading into the final corner complex. And heading off track and passing them, I think triggered the final warning. So I was playing it super safe the rest of the race. The GT America League had 3 warnings in 4 laps of Coda. Sounds like a Coda moment. Coda is genuinely, especially in ACC, it is genuinely painful with regards to track limits. But yeah, congrats on not getting a drive-through, because Coda, with its long pit lane as well, you get a drive-through there, you were losing minutes of time. Like, it is one of the worst tracks to get a drive-through on, alongside Indianapolis and, honestly, Misano is a pretty rough track to get drive-throughs on as well. Like, you won't believe how long Misano's pit lane is. Spa, yes! Spa is pain. I forgot that one has the long pit lane, the endurance pit lane. Because they used the 24 hours of Spa layout instead of the GP layout. Not much different, just different pit lane and different start line. I had 3 drive-thrus of 45 minutes. Oh, that guy. Oh, he must have been fuming. That is rough. I'm a little bit sad that the Lotus hasn't caught us up. It would be cool to have a final battle in the last couple of laps. Spot's pit stop on average is 90 seconds, so it would have been a full minute to go through. I think Coda is around that time as well. And Indy isn't as long as Coda or Spa, but with that one, you're exiting pretty much right onto the racing line, which makes it awkward. And 2, you're losing time on like the highest speed part of the track. So you're losing so much time compared to other drivers. Hezabunda is intoxicating. Yeah, this thing... I mean, Trial Mountain is a genuinely good track for endurance racing as well. It's got a good flow, it's got a good variety of corners, but it's not overly technical that you tire yourself out. Like, even the BAC 1 hour endurance race in Gran Turismo 7, like, that was one of my favorites of the human comedy missions, because 1, it was a cool one-make race that used a vehicle that doesn't really get a lot of use in the game. N2, like, the track honestly felt really good in that car. Like, it was lightweight, it was able to carry momentum through the corners, but it wasn't too fast, the track felt claustrophobic. Pit and Elena haters, the entry for Paul Ricard. Yeah, that one is a tough one as well, because you basically... It's difficult to figure out where you need to brake for that one. But here's the thing though, I used to hate Paul Ricard because of F1. F1 there wasn't all that exciting. But GT and endurance racing at Paul Ricard is genuinely fun. To the point where I put Paul Ricard in like the upper level of ACC tracks in terms of like the racing and like the driving and everything. Like, it's not a track that's good for like open wheel cars as well. But for like GT and prototype cars, holy moly, it clicks. It hits just right. Is in top 5? It's... Ooh. I'm not sure I put it quite in my top 5. My top 5 is pretty crowded. Let's see, top 5 in ACC tracks. Valencia, definitely. That is a guaranteed spot. Laguna Seca. Those two were definitely top 5. You have Zenvert. I'm not a big fan of Zenvert. I call that track the left front tire killer. Cause it just, like, not even 30 minutes into its stint, that left front is just begging for mercy. It's not bad in the touring cars or the GT4s, but in GT3s it's too claustrophobic, I think. This is purely GT3 tracks as well. So Valencia, Laguna, Kyalami. I'd say Kyalami is up there. Then probably Nürburgring GP and maybe Donington Park? We'll have to see. I've not raced on it yet in a GT3. I've only done GT4 and touring car races there. Maybe Bathurst. I do genuinely like Bathurst, actually. Bathurst might be up there. So you have Zenvert, Valencia. Alright, base race in Valencia. Oh, and Owen's actually kind of fun in GT3s as well. Power Card is definitely... I think Power Card's probably in like my honorable mention list. And then Donington. I'll have to see how Donington goes this weekend, this Saturday. There we go. Ooh. Dang, okay. The Elise was catching us up. After almost an hour of running, the first two cars that are basically stock being separated by 3 seconds. That is genuinely impressive. That is genuinely impressive. Holy cow. Holy cow. I picked a good car for that one. I picked such a good car for that one. Holy moly. Oh, that was good. Okay. Let's see. What cars are in Seattle 100 miles. It's a shame I don't have a rig of those. Triple Sim Park. Oh gosh, triple spinning power card. It sounds painful. Alright, so these are all muscle cars that are around the 400 horsepower range. It's easy to... I'm not sure. I think 2Ls is kind of my maximum. Kind of my maximum in terms of like per stint. Yeah, not per stint, but like, you know what I mean. Is it West City? It's not West City. It is South City that has the American cars. So let's see here. What kind of... Okay, so we did do the Corvette race. Huh. And it's easy to... I'm not sure about easy. Easy is... It's only 289. Yeah, make sure to send the team page, please, so I can actually join it. Okay, so this is 425. This is the GTX. That is a heavyweight though. The 35. That is 35. Okay. 36. That's even heavier. 38. Gosh, okay. So I'm thinking getting a more modern pony car. A more modern pony car may actually be what we want. So let's see the lineup here. Alright, let's get the 99 SVT Cobra. Yeah, and let's get that up to around 400 horsepower. Yeah. I have it now. Awesome, thank you. I have to join that. I have to join that after the stream. Yeah. Yeah, this should be good. Get the Mustang. And let's get it up. We want to get it up to 400 horsepower. Thereabouts. Now let's get the sports tires on. And then let's get engine upgrades. 400-ish. Alright. So we're basically gonna be tuning this up quite a bit then. I just need to regather myself up for Saturday and put myself to the side. Alright, good luck, man. Best of luck Saturday. It'll be a tough race, but hopefully with the quick laps and everything, it'll be it'll be pretty solid. 437. Yep, that'll be exactly what I want. That'll be exactly what I want. This will do us well. Because the Seattle race has yeah, they have around the 400 horsepower cars. Got 2 stints, and then in the evening I have a D. Oh, nice! D&D is D&D. D&D. Oh, I gotta get things ready for D&D as well. Shoot. That'll be tomorrow. Isaac of tomorrow's problem. Oh gosh. Why did it? Thank you for not no warning. Alright, so the Viper. The Viper is gonna be our hardest opponent. I think. Probably could have just bought a different Viper then. Oh well. Oh gosh, don't ram me. Buy me dinner before ramming my rear. Yeah, they are giving a good fight. A bunch of thundering muscle cars charging around Seattle. Oh gosh, okay, tires are heating up very quickly as well. So that's gonna make things a little bit spicy for us. Nah, I need to hope that Tim's German internet doesn't kill himself. Right, because you guys have the Barcelona race. Hopefully. Gosh, I don't know what the heck is wrong with Germany. Why, like, it seems like most Germans I know have, like, genuinely terrible internet connections. Like, geez, they talk about America being, oh, the third world country in a Gucci belt. Bro, you can't get internet there? Much don't want to sleep at the box race, I'm kind of tired. That was sort of the second most America thing ever. Alright, take care soon. Gonna sleep with Van Halen on. Hell yeah! Make sure you get some Panama. Panama. Dun, 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 dun. Panama. Panama. Yeah, Metzner, like, teleports around. Amethyst has got issues. Metrix has issues sometimes. Like, I don't know what it is with that country, what they're putting, whether it's, you know, the chocolate eaters. Isaac's using stereotypes. Yeah, but it's against Germans, so it's okay. It's like, no one cares. It's the same thing with the French. Like, what are the French gonna do? Make another bad movie and smoke a pack of cigarettes? I'm joking, I'm joking. The French have produced some alright things. Like the Renault 5 Turbo. Or the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Surrender their humor. I mean, what haven't they surrendered at this point? Could do what the Italians are doing? Oh gosh, what are the Italians doing? Gosh, if you ever want anything banning folks from going to the USA. Ah, the old Berlin Wall routine. No, you can't leave. Well, why? We don't like it here. Doesn't matter, you have to stay. That won't backfire. Ah, Europe. What has happened? What has happened to you, Europe? I guess all the NATO countries got too used to riding America's coattails. No, I'm joking. Remember the Taki episode about the Bentley? Oh, the Germans have overdone it, like they stay in Poland. Yes. Ah, the British automotive industry. The shambling zombie of the once automotive giant that it once was. Are there any British car companies left that are actually British? It's funny as well. Most of the companies are owned by countries that they've colonized in the past. Why, mate, you got a license for them jokes? Oh, the French holiday, not the Polish holiday. The holiday towards the west, not towards the east. And then Poland. Oh gosh, Poland. Man, no wonder so many femboys are from Poland. Taking it both ways from the Soviets and the Germans during World War II must have put something submissive in the cultural DNA. Okay, I should stop roasting countries now. Or I could include the Murmikins in there as well. We'll use football fields as measurement, but not meters, not the metric system. Oh yeah, all the Europeans are gonna be angry at me when they hear this. It's not like they haven't had their share of American jokes. It's time for the shoe to be on the other foot. Oh right, the sat-nav only goes to Poland. I got it mixed up. The holiday was in France, the sat-nav went to Poland. Yeah, oh my gosh, old Top Gear. Holy moly, they were spicy on some of the jokes. Oh, the Viper spun it. The Viper binned it. Oh, the poor Viper. The Viper with the driver with the adult diaper. Oh, wait, that's Corvettes. So many retirees in the vets. you need your cargo shorts, your New Balance sneakers, and your 401k check. Your pension. That is your average Corvette owner. Viper, yes. The Viper was just doing Viper things. We got the SVT Cobra versus the Viper. Two snakes of Seattle. Let's do this. Back this way. Hi, welcome to Lion. Oh, you missed all the European jokes I was telling. Oh, I'm glad you came now instead of then. I probably would have gotten you very angry. Don't worry, I didn't roast Greece. I kind of forgot about Greece. I did roast the UK, Italy, France, and Germany though, and Poland. The whole Viper was a death machine though. Yes, but it was a very beautiful death machine. It's like being crushed. It's like being crushed between your lover's thighs, you know? Yeah, you'll die, but it is worth it. You will go out with a smile on your face. And a wet spot in the seat of your pants. Oh no, your internet went out. Bye. Uh-oh, leaving already, Adachi. Oh, my jokes are too spicy. I'm sorry. My jokes are way too spicy. I apologize. I am unhinged tonight. I come back and the first thing I hear is something about Poland and pies. Yes. Most cursed car is the Porsche 930. Yeah. Like I said, the Porsches Porsches are backwards cars made by crazy scientists high on chocolate. The energy chocolate, you know, the amphetamine chocolate. $6.99 to eat yoga mats? What? What a bargain! I mean, Poland and thighs are good. Just gotta be careful. I'm sure someone asked you about getting sent Polish femboy thighs. Not that some people in chat wouldn't complain, but you know. Oh, Subway. I'm like, wait a second. What the heck? I know my audience too well. I know my audience too well. This is why I love you guys. y'all are just as unhinged as me sometimes. Poland and Finland are the best ones. I mean, you can't forget about Thailand. Adachi! Holy Adachi! You need to get out of my head. Adachi! I mean, there's a reason why it's called Bangkok. You know? Oh, why am I like this? Isaac, why are you like this? Isaac, why are you like this? You're gonna get banned off of YouTube. You're gonna have to go to kick like every other controversial streamer. Thick thighs, save and take. Yes. On one hand, they keep your ears warm in the winter. On the other hand, they are the best way to go. Because at least then you'll be coming while you're going. I'm weird. Oh no. Oh no. I have allowed chat to become unhinged. I have allowed myself to become unhinged. We are cringe, but we are free. You are unhinged, and so am me. And you can use this, yes. The wholesome lap pillow. Unironically though, the best feeling of, like the best kind of like non-super lewd feeling is just like resting your head in someone else's lap and just having like your head rubbed. Like your actual like skull head rubbed. Not the other one, you know. The one on top of your shoulders, like your temples. It feels so good. SG has some too? What is SG? Give my life to the fatherlands. This is my thanks. Nobody remember. Aww. Yeah. RIP. But hey, at least you'll get a cool memorial cemetery. So you got that going for you at least. Oh, Singapore. Yes. True. True. I hate the fact that you and I said Thailand around the same exact time though. Like, that is hilarious. That is genuinely hilarious. Like, holy moly. Oh, that was a quote from the movie about Kaiser Wilhelm said. Ah, okay. So he didn't get a cool memorial cemetery then. Rip. And the weirdest one here, but you're self-aware about it. Yep, same. You just gotta admit that you're cringe. Admit that you're cringe in order to be free. Yeah, no, I don't think the internet should be a hug box either. Like, sometimes you need it to be like, hey yo, chill a little bit. Wrong time, wrong place type of deal. But yeah. Alright, let's get this all sorted. 10 laps in. Our tires are holding up alright, actually. They're holding up about as long as the, they're holding up about as long as the Altezas were. Because these folks they smoke crazy stuff and he's like, you're lucky you don't get smacked. Yeah, or like, there'll be people with like the full names, like, typing out like the thirstiest or horniest of comments on like some Instagram model's account and you're like, hey yo bro, aren't you like married? Oh gosh. The last thing I need is unhinged anime as well. Holy moly. My life is unhinged enough. Just say weird furry, some weird. I myself am not a furry, but I have interacted with quite a few. Basically, if you're friends with anyone in IT, high chance you're friends with someone that's a furry. Yeah, hygiene is super important, for real. Like, holy moly. Yeah, no, don't be gross, either mentally or, you know, physically. Like, no people with boundaries, no, you know, please, hygiene. You know. Also, stay away from drugs, holy moly. That one guy who got his wallet stolen, found out he was... Whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck? With track, it's you have a high chance you're friends with VTubers. And most of them are also probably furries. Let's be real. Some of them very definitely are. Can't leave it for this chat. Nah, chat won't get too out of hand, I promise. Chat won't get too out of hand. We're vibing. This is just that endurance chat, you know? Maybe the furry film where that doesn't go into IT. Breaking the stereotypes based. So what are you planning on doing for like the career stuff? Because I know you mentioned you don't quite have the license yet. So what is your plan for like the career and like the job stuffs? Any like the trades or like what are you thinking about? Yeah, it was a guy who had an Asian massage in the girls' school as well. So he posted on Reddit and Tumblr asking if anyone had it. Oh no. That's a rip. At some point I want to restore ooh. So getting into the trades, going to like one of the technical schools and everything. You know, becoming an ASC certified mechanic. Assuming you live in the States. I'm imagining you do, just judging by your vehicle choice. And time, and like general kind of time zones and all that stuff. Florida, okay, yeah, so get into the trades, you know, become a mechanic. And then once you're able to kind of like start your own like business, you can have like one bay open for like personal like restoration projects. Have people take their vehicles to you for restorations and pay you to restore them. That'd be kind of a cool thing to do. Especially if you can kind of base yourself around like the Miami-Dade area or whatever, because you have a fairly large automotive subculture there. Second problem is why I even asked. Oh yeah, holy moly. Some people lose their filter online and then get a little crazy. I'm gonna warn you for the 24 hours. This is normal with the Convo voice chat. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. Once you get past 4 hours, the conversations just derail into like the most unhinged stuff. Like, I watched the Mirai people, you know, Frankie, Blani, Jordan, and all of them do the Daytona 24. And holy moly, some of the things they were talking about was, let's just say that it's very NSFW. Yeah, the night stints, exactly. That's when, like, the beast awakens. 7 is pretty bad. Oh gosh. That's why I usually try to have like a little bit stricter rules in my Discord server, where it's, you know, no politics, no NSFW stuff, all that stuff. Just, you know, keep the vibes chill. Enjoy talking about cars, and don't be a dick. Yeah, you can do like have one bay open for like flipping cars, but you'll probably want to get some experience working for a shop first, build up some money and everything. That way then you can kind of buy your own land, buy your own shop and all that stuff. And then begin, you know, working out of that. Have one bay for like the restorations, and then have like another bay for like actual customer cars. That way you get that quick return on investment as well for like the customer cars and everything. About one team in about this last year. No, what happened? What happened? Oh gosh, I am scared. What happened with that team? Alright, break at the crosswalk. Okay, no, we can break a little bit later. That's good. We'll be pitting on lap 22. I think this one may actually go a not insignificant amount of time. I'll be going to any trade school. I'm not really about that. Yeah, but in order to like, get that, at least that certification and everything, that way you can get hired and kind of build that early income, it may be worth it. I don't know, something to consider at least. That way also you can get that extra experience and be able to certify that you have that experience too, instead of just saying, well, I work on my dad's truck. You know. There was a team where one driver was driving who was awake for 22 hours. Oh gosh. Ramen dude. Yep, no, I think at most I have like an energy drink or two during the race with a 24-hour. That way I can make sure I stay awake. But holy moly. That is scary. Nowadays you can barely even... Yeah, that's why basically, if you can barely trust someone that's certified, how questionable are people that aren't certified at all? It's like VR while drunk. Nah, I think I would leave a very bad mess, both on the track and in my basement, as I would probably blow chunks. I can't do VR in general because I get motion sick, but being inebriated while doing VR, like Yeah, nah, that is sketch. Alright, take care, Ranger. You have a great night. I'm a little bit sad. We've kind of pulled away from second place. I was hoping we'd be a little bit closer on the lap times. The Viper, until it had the spin, was keeping pace with us. But now we're kind of on our own. I think if we had like about 20 less horsepower, it would have probably been a little bit closer. I'm a little bit sad. I'm a little bit sad about that. I was hoping we get another race that was closer to the Altezza and the Lotus battle. That's the thing, you can try to get around like the similar performance of the cars on track. And you can still end up, you know, you can still end up either being blown away or blowing them away. Oh gosh. Why? I could understand if it's a single player game, but why do people feel the need to consume substances that impair their driving ability while other people are on track with them? Like do you not care if your actions eventually cause someone else to ruin their actions ruin someone else's race? Like, bruh. Sorry, that does annoy me a little bit. But I'm also a bit of a stickler with regards to like clean driving and like making sure you follow the letter and the spirit of the rules and everything. The letter more so than the spirit, because sometimes if certain drivers annoy me, I do break the spirit of the rules with following the letter to the T, just to rattle their cage a little bit. You know, give them a little bumps and nudges here and there just to really make them sweat. Oh, you should have seen last year. No, it was earlier this year. My bad. The first race after the surgery on my neck when I came back, the TGT race at the Nürburgring. I mean, that's less egregious because like the food won't directly affect your ability to drive, you know? It won't affect your reaction times, it won't affect your vision and all that stuff. At least I hope so. But yeah, the TGT race at the Nürburgring GP course, early on, this guy in the Porsche made a stupid dive bomb into the NGK chicane and took me and nearly took another driver out. And so pretty much the entire rest of the race, I was hunting them down. For the last 15 minutes, I was constantly just, every straightaway, just nudging them in the rear, flashing my headlights, just getting under their skin. And then they finally binned it at the hairpin. It was, I think, one of the greatest, like, aggression drives I've done. I didn't get a penalty that race, ironically. Who do you think it was? It was one of the Porsche drivers. They were in the Joda Porsche. They were in the Joda Porsche. I don't think they're doing TGT anymore. But my word, both at Nürburgring and at Watkins, they were an absolute menace on track. Watkins, they spun at the toe of the boot and then literally reversed back onto the racing line and took out like 3 people. Like, bravo, you idiot. Good job ruining not only your race, but 2 other people's race. Yeah, it was someone else. It's not a different Porsche driver, don't worry. Though I have had aggression drives against them too, so you know, all good. Like, I don't mind losing out on a battle, but like, keep it clean. The purple name is like, oh, rip. Sorry to hear that, man. Just not a good day for the sports. Oh, damn, that's an absolute blowout. The only guy who's kind of nice at the moment is the 919 Mustang. And there's a couple others that have had some sketchy moments, shall we say, in this season of TGT, but nothing major. Jeez, not a good day for the sports. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully the next games will be a little bit better, but that is rough. I had so many moments where I'm like, bro, Yeah, there's a couple of drivers currently in TGT that I'm a little bit wary of. Predators are starting 0-4-0. Oh, that is brutal. Hopefully they're able to make, you know, some sort of recovery season. But that is not a good start. But yeah, I'm worried about someone potentially doing their best William Wallace impression with the same results that William Wallace actually had IRL at Donington. So yeah. But hopefully they'll qualify ahead of me and they'll take someone else out. How can you not see the giant Mercedes coming towards you and you close? I mean, if you look at the stewarding sheet, for Suzuka, you'll see someone else close the door on a certain Mercedes that may or may not have been purple. And may have sent them into the wall. On the straight heading into 130R. Yeah. But don't worry, we're all him and I are all cool, so it's all good. It was one of those shit happens moments. Yeah, my car is. It was a night race and my car is, you know, dark metallic purple. But I mean, I have the high beams on, I have the endurance lights on. You know, like, you can see that. You have the radar, you have your spotter. You can see when someone is coming up alongside you. But I think I may have spooked them a little bit. And they may have just kind of ran me off the road, so all good. I managed a solid recovery drive though, so I'm not too upset. It could be a hell of a lot worse of a race, that's for sure. Got a black car with blue and white with brake light. Yeah. Like, you should at least be able to see the headlights. Your spotter should at least be able to see, like, the rest of the car and everything, but nope. Alright. 2 more laps and then we're pitting again. 2 more laps and then we are pitting. Our times are starting to fall off a cliff a bit. Okay, little bit wiggly. Little bit wiggly. Honestly, we have the braking points down. On this course fairly well though. I'm feeling good about this. Let's get Deaton at Alton. Yeah, I think I gave Albert a scare when I got sideways through Island Bend there. Because he was right on my tail in the rear of the Merc. Just got a little bit wide. And, yeah. This is a little bit sketch. Funk. Alright, one more lap and now we're pitting. I think we did a better job conserving the tires this stint though. I dive past Deaton in turn 1. Oh gosh. Yeah, most of my overtakes were through pit strategy at Alton instead of actual on-track overtakes. A lot of people pitted for the drives a little too early. And I was able to run in clear air in the wets for a little bit longer. Yeah, they were starting to get a little bit spicy, but like, I think I was smart there because I was able to push a bit. Because it was still early in the race as well, so the wets were probably still in like solid life. So I was able to gain like two spots through the pit stops. But oh my gosh, that earlier race battle with Miss Tina and Albert was really nerve-wracking. I was caught in the sandwich between the Ferrari of Tina and Albert's BMW, and holy cow, Albert got close to my rear bumper quite a few times. First 5 laps, I took like 10 people. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm much more hesitant. I'm much more hesitant to pass at tracks like Alton and stuff. I basically put the pressure on and hope that people make a mistake. Because I know any like major collision is race ending at that track. You scared Kaito Suzuki? Yeah, you did. Great avoidance buy-in though, but holy cow. Yeah, no, I am way too passive in the wet. I do not like wet driving. In clear air, I can put down good times, but I do not like wet driving. I can handle nighttime driving perfectly fine, but wet is scary. Because people don't expect it. Yeah, but still. Like, it is... What the f... Alright, we nearly did a front flip in our car. Wet driving is just scary, man. Wet driving, you scary. My bison car. Ooh. Is it gonna be for like for the pool or? What are you gonna be using the Crocs for, Adachi? Just general kind of casual around home shoes, or what you gonna be using them for? did everything correctly. I might have been top 5. Oh, for work. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, they seem comfortable. If they did everything correctly, I've probably been top 5 by M. Yeah, 43s is a pretty solid time in like the wet and like drying track. Like I was doing only like 42s, so you probably would have been on like the bottom end of pro pace. Oh, okay. So it's kind of almost like your like sandy slippers or whatever. The Donkos? Hard A or soft A? That was a sketchy overtake, holy moly. Oh, is Ben going into the Mercedes as well? So I have to ask because I do see Ben. Oh wait, no, he's not gonna be at Donington. Donington is gonna be his drop round. Is Donington his drop round? Because if so, you two, okay. So that means I'll be ahead of him in the championship. Because his previous drop round and my previous drop round meant that we were tied on points. So that means I'll be ahead of him. A shame that it's because you guys are have other obligations. So best of luck at Barcelona to you, but dang. I don't know, I never worked I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting to see how comfortable they are. So none of the, oh man. So that's gonna be four empty slots at Donington then this weekend. So probably a little bit less cars on the grid, but it's still gonna be a fairly packed field. I'm figuring probably at least like 20-25 cars on one of the smaller circuits of the calendar. Oh, that is spicy. Wait, what is Zillow? I'm not familiar with what is that like a social media site? What is that? Enemy gonna be doing Barcelona. Oriole wasn't home, and Deaton. Oh, Deaton's got technical issues. Zillow's for houses and apartments. Oh, okay. So how do you tell someone your journey? Oh, you found a shack for 24,000. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Literal shack. Jeez, them Chicago prices, man. Holy moly. Gotta see if you can't find something that's a little bit further outside, like city limits, maybe. You might be able to find something that's a little bit cheaper, a little bit better, dollar per dollar. The shacks with the metal shafts and barely. Jeez, you could probably find like a trailer home for that much here in Maryland. A burnt down house for 50K. What is funny is that was out. Jeez, how that is expensive. Like at least here in Maryland, like the prices around Baltimore drop off sharply the further north you go. So it's not terrible to live in, but like, holy cow. Joke, the house is serious fighter. So you're probably just buying the land the house is on. You just had to tear down the house. Jeez, man, housing market is rough right now. Dude, why in like Chicago area the house is so expensive? That is rough. Gonna be back for Watkins and any missing silver. Oh, damn! So I'm not really gonna get a championship battle with Ben then. I'm not gonna be able to get a championship battle with Ben then. Oh, that is rough. I was hoping, especially because like the previous season I had to miss out because of a couple you know, life-related events and everything. And the season before that I had to miss out because of the surgeries. And oh my word. Yeah, auctions is super rough as well because it's hit or miss depending on what you get. For 24K. I mean, I guess if like you're looking for a place to live and everything, you could can't do much worse, but like still. You need to do some like serious work to those houses. So unless you knew a guy that knew how to get that done on the cheap, that is rough, mate. House in my area is like 22,000. That's about what I paid for my house. My house is also like, it's not small. It's a townhouse, but it's not like small. Like it's a pretty solid size. Yeah, no, the SSRI stuff seems really cool. And it'd be really cool to be able to drive for you guys in December. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Like $220,000 for a house in like a rough and that is rough, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully able to find something. You know, kind of scrounge up some money, you know. Either doing like kind of the odd and end jobs and everything, some freelance work maybe if you can do it. That's rough, man. I feel for you. I'm hoping you're able to find something soon. It's the house in LA though. Yeah, but it makes you wonder what the condition of those houses are like though, or even still like what area. When is Suzuka? When is Suzuka? Because that may be a maybe, depending on if there's a track event that day. I was good there, but it was a trailer house. Hey, don't knock the trailer houses. They're not. You could do a lot worse than a trailer house. Some of them are fairly well built. And I've had family members that live in trailer houses, and they work well enough. February 15th. That is a maybe. We'll have to see what the track schedule is, and the V-track schedule, because I'm going to be doing both next season. So maybe. HOA, yeah. The HOAs. Granted, my neighborhood has an HOA, but they're pretty... That's too deep. That's too deep. they're pretty hands-off. They're basically, as long as you take care of your property, you're fine. We basically just manage, like, snow removal and trash pickup and all that stuff. So they're pretty hands-off, which I like. And most of my neighbors are, you know, pretty good about keeping the houses, like, up to date. Some of them might be a non-standard home HOA approved color or whatever, like a slight off teal or whatever, but like it doesn't look bad. You know. Like it's my neighborhood HOA is pretty alright. Yeah, you've been running. Sorry about that. That had a slight tickle in my throat. You've been running yourself ragged with the sheer amount of events you're doing. Like, the number of endurance events and everything. Like, holy cow. Sorry about that. I had a tickle in my throat that just, like, cropped up out of nowhere. And I do not know. Sorry about that. That was really sudden and abrupt. That was very sudden and abrupt. Okay, I'm better now, though. Gosh. I am... I'm in my late 20s, and I still, sometimes my voice was like... It's prepubescent. Wasn't always as bad, but after the surgery, like, at times my voice just dies on me, or like I get that tickle in my throat still. Hydrate, yep, definitely. I just drank some water. Yeah, 15 endurances in 1 year is a little bit too much. Like, that is more than one a month. Alongside a massive amount of sprint races and other side content. Like, that is a crazy amount, man. Yeah. You're doing the the smaller V2.4Hs, you know, the solo endurances. You're doing, you know, the SSRI endurances. You're doing the TGT hour-long sprint races. You were doing the Duo Cup as well, which, holy moly. Like, that is a lot to be doing. I know last season I did both TGT and V-Trek in the endurances, and that burnt me out for a little bit. I'm gonna do it again because I think now I feel like I can manage my time better and I'm a faster driver. So I'll be able to do it more. But, yeah, holy moly. It is a lot. Alright, we're gonna pit this lap, that way we have 9 laps of clean tires. So if I count everything I've done last 4 years, let me check, I've done 50 endurances. Yeah, 4 endurances a month is a little bit crazy. Four endurances a month. Game. That is a little bit much. There we go, out of the pit lane. Back on track, let's lay down some more rubber. After this, we might do a few one-make races. I got time. Over 150 league rate. Yeah, that is too much, man. That is literally, basically, every other day. Oh wait, no. 150 divided by 4, so 25. 37.5. So that's 37.5 league races a year. So that is almost one a week. Like that is basically one every like week and a half. Thereabouts. With all the training, with all the practice and everything that goes into it. That is a lot, man. That is a lot. $2,100. Jeez. I think I'm at around just over 700 now. I feel like my pace has kind of plateaued a bit though, which I'm a little bit sad about. But I'm hoping I can eventually get faster again. Whoa. Wait, Dark... I'm not as familiar with that. What happened with Darkstalker? Why did it get cancelled? What was Darkstalker supposed to be? I'm not as familiar with this. What happened? Oh, it's a fighting game series. Oh, Morrigan! I remember. Okay, I remember her in Marvel vs. Capcom. So she's from Darkstalker. Okay. Dang. Morrigan, though. Arrgh. I mean, wait, what? No, I don't have a type. What are you talking about? I mean, no, let's be honest. Morrigan is, Look, they don't call him succubi for nothing. Hey, yo, what? Those are supposed to be a femboy. Oh gosh. I think the Lilith Venom would probably be about 50-50 split between even better and oh my gosh, how could you? Yeah, I think you've kind of burnt yourself out a little bit, man. Just doing that many races in such a short time. Like that is a lot of races. Yes, you have caught me being horny on main. Come on, Plymouth, get out of the way. Let the modern American car come through. I have crowds to get to. Holy cow, though. This has been a great endurance race, though. I love driving on the Seattle circuit. It feels really enjoyable to drive, especially in like, you know, your more so again your street cars. Operation Crowd Control. Operation Crowd Strike. Operation Crowd Strike. Chicken and Eggo and waffle pizza from CC. Yes. Yes. Chicken and waffles. So good. Yes. For real. Maybe binge if it's since I haven't gone. Nah, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. Don't fight through an injury, you dummy. Go to the hospital, take care of yourself. Trust me, as someone who had to go through tendonitis and tried to push through tendonitis and nearly busted his knee because of it. As in nearly like tore a tendon. Like, it ain't worth it. Alright, you have a great night, Blow Up. Take care. Oh, for lunch I had a sandwich. This time a chicken sandwich. And then for dinner I had tuna roma. So you use tuna, you put it in a skillet and everything to kind of dry it out. You mix in your tomato sauce, your garlic, your onions. And then you put it on top. You put it on top of your cooked shaped pasta, your cooked like rigatoni pasta. And then you put a little bit of, you know, your shredded mozzarella on top of that. And it's you know, simple, easy, cheap, tasty. I like it. Yeah. Don't go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Don't do it. Don't go gambling. Get it looked out if you've actually injured yourself for real. Gotta be careful. The braking point on a flat road would be like between the 150 meter board. Because you're getting air time, you gotta brake at the 100 meter board instead. And yeah. Becomes much more difficult because you gotta brake late, but not too late that you basically aren't braking for most of the air time. You can't stop while your car is in the air. Gosh, Seattle Circuit would be absolutely crazy to drive on IRL. Like in a racing version. Work for 2 days to make sure that I'm... At least take precautions then, you know, ice it up, rest it, put on the KT tape and everything. But like this weekend, go to the doctors for real. Get it checked out. Alright? Don't, you're young, don't get a life-changing injury because you wanted to be the tough guy. I'm surprised the Viper is so far behind. The Viper must have had a few more Viper moments then. I was really hoping they'd give us a good challenge, but I guess not. Oh gosh, no alcohol, come on. Hydrate, rest, ice, tape it up if you have practice tomorrow, and then Saturday, go to the doctors, man. Seriously. Europeans be like, we got free healthcare. Still not gonna go though. Bunch of stubborn punks. Alright, there we go, ahead of another one of the muscle cars. 3 to go. Got 6 minutes roughly in this race. Just gotta tear through the corners. I'm gonna see if I can't get back in the 140s. The tires are starting to get into their stage where they're losing grip again. So probably not. But I hope so. I genuinely hope so. The hospital is free care and free cholera. Jeez, is it really that bad there? Like, geez, you do think, you know, they take that more seriously? But I guess not. Come on, across. That's big push, big push. Down a gear, down 2 gears. Alright, come on, we got this, we got this. 2 more laps. 2 more laps. 2 more laps. And I said that because I have 5 of those this past week. Jeez! That is so many! That is a lot, man. Sorry to hear that. Jeez. I mean, hopefully you're able to learn from the mistakes though, but... I want to... Bruh! You just got ran over, like, go to the hospital, you may have like internal bleeding and everything. Jesus. Also, welcome Gabriel, hope you're well. Never be Kazuchi from Persona 3. Yes, never do that. Oh, 1.5 more laps to go. We have rubbered in the Seattle streets. Mistake was none. Yeah, exactly. Like, if something feels wrong, it probably is wrong. Check it out. Like, literally, I got a test done just because my dad also had the same cancer I did. I got tested just to be on the safe side. And it turns out I also had that cancer, so they got it early. Like, do not gamble. If you know the risk, if you know things may be a problem, deal with them early for the love of all that is holy. Actually, best boy. Uh-oh. Why am I getting messages at 11? I apologize. Oh. Dabba dabba dabba. It was T-Mobile telling me, hey yo, your monthly bill is about to come. Okay, best Persona boy though, Ryuji from Persona 5. The dude, he is literally a golden retriever as like a human. Like I feel like I would be best bros with Ryuji IRL. One, because I like running, and 2, because I don't know, he has that like that personality that I kind of just vibe with. Well, yeah, he's sometimes a bit silly, sometimes a bit of a dumbass, but he's like the lovable kind. You know, his heart is in the right place. Like, best Persona guys in Persona 1. I still need to play the old Persona games. I've only played 3 and onwards. And of the male friends, Ryuji's up there as like one of my definitely one of my favorites. So who's the best guy from Persona 1? Across the line. Yes. Jeez. Okay. You managed to finish a lap ahead of a couple of these drivers. Hey, give us the money. He's a secret. Okay. He's a secret. Interesting. GG, thank you all for the GGs. I'm probably gonna do some one-make racing now. Get a little bit of the shorter sprint racing done, just so we can get some more cars in a garage. And maybe we can hunt down that elusive NSX. How is it harder to find an NSX in this game than like any other car? I wanna joke about who is the best boy from Persona 2, but YouTube would ban me. Ikichi. We got a rally car! Ah, we got a rally car! Let's go! Holy, that's got some power to it. Never mind, we're doing rally racing. We are doing rally racing. We are doing the rally racing. Oh, this is so cool. All right, let's do this. So we're doing time trials basically against the competition. Getting some money here in the escort. Alright, one lap sprint around Smoky Mountain South. The first Gran Turismo game that had rally racing. Oh gosh, we may be a little bit too fast for this. One at the time lunch I made, I think, a vocation cover. It was, I'm not sure it was quite carbo, but it was some sort of like honeycomb structure. Some sort of honeycomb composite structure. And yeah, it was rough. The car was super fragile, to the point where it kind of fell apart in some rallies. To the point where I believe for the Safari rally, they went back to the 037 as that one was a bit more durable. Oh, that was rough. Okay, car is a little bit understeery on dirt. So I gotta use the brakes to kind of chuck it into a slide. Victory! Yes, and the other one was the Stratos. They made half the required amount of cars, and they just made it. They did eventually make all of them, but yeah, at the time they were like, "Oh crap, we can't quite make all of them in time. Oh no, what are we gonna do?" Whoopsie daisies. Uh-oh. Holy cow, there's so many. Nah, MILLs, man, I love Lance, yeah. Oh my gosh. They misspelled the Megane coupe. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh my word. Alright, Escort versus Impreza rally car. Ooh, okay, they got some fight in them this time. They got some fight in them this time. Oh, the understeer. The understeer is real. There we go, we're gonna do the cut through. In the twistier section, we're faster. I got the power though. Come on, big push. Oh, that's not good. I killed our momentum a bit. No! Oh, that is frustrating. Okay, let's not mess up the final turn, as that will kill your speed. Oh my word. Okay. Yeah, that was a big F. That was a big F right there. F's in chat. Final corner. I tip my hat to the Impreza though. They put up a good fight. Alright, let's set ourselves up better for this corner. That's not good. Okay, we're still in the running. This is gonna make things really tough. It's annoying, the car just, it doesn't want to slide around the corner. Like in a real off-road. It all of a sudden straightens back up. I forgot how awkward the rally handling in Gran Turismo 2 was. It's like braking sends it into a spin, and then throttle immediately straightens it up. But not to the point where you could pull yourself out of the slide, but to the point where the car would literally turn back the way it was going. Momentum-wise. Oh, that's gonna be frustrating. Okay. We can do this. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Big push. Okay, that was a little bit better. A little bit of time lost, but not major. Nothing major. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Come on, push, 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 push. I hear you on my rear. Get away from me. Oh, come on. Bugger off. Bugger off. Yeah. Thankfully, the rally physics get a lot better in Gran Turismo 3 and 4. And then they immediately almost instantaneously drop rally racing after that, which is disappointing. As I genuinely like the rally racing in GT4. But it is what it is. Holy cow, though. Some of these are gonna be tough. Some of these are gonna be tough. I got an escort rally car for this one. So we're gonna be dueling Green Forest Roadway. I don't remember this one that much. I don't remember Green Forest. I think this is the only game it shows up in. Oh, it is a mirror match. It is a mirror match. Let's do this. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, come on, turn. It does not wanna... The front does not bite into these corners. Holy cow. Like in most four-wheel drive cars, you can pull out of the slide with the throttle and have it like basically turn you more as well. Reduce the LSD acceleration on the front. That'll help it turn more. There we go. There we go. That'll do better. Alright, this should work. I hope. Give us a little bit more front bite. Give us a little bit better rotation on throttle. In theory. Which for a tight twisty course like this should help us. The car will handle more like a slightly more rear-wheel drive car than previously. Oh yeah, that feels so much better. Yeah, you can actually kind of pull yourself out of the slide, but still maintain the rotation. Okay, we got this. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, not good. Okay, I don't know how to do that one. I thought we got it right, and then the second sector comes and the car just understeers again. I may have to figure out how to best do this. Cause holy cow. Zero connoisseur drift. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Stiffen the rear a little bit more. Okay. This should work. I'm quite fast in the rally cars in GT3 and 4. GT2 is just where the physics kind of fall apart off-road. You can tell that they didn't quite do as much work on this as they probably should have. But it counts towards 100% completion. So, we're doing it. So, hey, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right now, we're struggling a little bit in rally racing, but hope you're doing well. We are struggling in a mirror match on Green Forest Roadway, not Deep Forest Raceway, different one. And yeah, the car is a little bit interesting. The sad thing is, it is a mirror match as well, so I'm like, it feels even more embarrassing because I can't even say it's a vehicle advantage. We're doing all right here. There we go. Okay, we have the car set up right now. It actually wants to turn in. Come on, get that rotation, please. There we go, all the way out to the outside. Huge jumps. Not good, not good. Alright, pull out of the slide. Okay. We still have a fighting chance. Coming up to the final corner now. Oh, that's too much slide. Mother ah. We're learning. We're getting close. We are getting very close. Hopefully the rest of them aren't nearly this bad. Hopefully the rest of them aren't too bad. I think if we need brake before the jump for the hairpin, we can save some time there. And I know where I made the mistake for the right into left-hander. We got the setup right. The car feels good. Alright, solid through here. Come on, let's carry a little bit more speed, please. There we go. No, why did it pull out like that? Ah! I got too aggressive on the throttle. It should have pulled forward and it just rotated back around. I did a boomerang there. Yeah, no, the jumps in racing games, like in rally games they work, but like in other tracks, it makes it annoying because you can have a car that's too fast for a track then, and you're like, oh, that's not fun. Ah. Yeah, Shift 2, the urban tracks were pretty bad. The actual licensed tracks that were pretty based. You had Bruno, you had Dubai International. You had some genuinely really good tracks in Shift 2 Unleashed. Okay, we're neck and neck with them. That's better than the previous time. Yeah, there's like a... Yeah, you have the jump before the turn, so you gotta brake before the jump. And that's one of the races, and I believe either the Works Car or the GT3 Championship. And that one. And my word. In the higher power cars, it is death. You basically, it is a single line. You take that line or you die. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Come on, final turn, let's not... No mistakes. Hug the inside to the finish. Dear Lord, that was... That was tough. That was genuinely tough. Holy cow. Holy moly. Wow. GG, thank you for that. Holy moly. That was one of the most difficult. That was tough. That was tough. Holy cow. Oh man. Alright. Let's see what other rally racing we can do in this car. I want some good fights like that though. Alright, Tahiti Maze. Alright, 206 rally car. That'll be... We can do that one. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Alright, I am familiar with Tahiti Maze, although this one, there is no paved section. Just gotta have some faith, Arthur. Just gotta have some faith. Tahiti, Arthur. Can it rotate, please? Alright, we need to gain a little bit more time. Are you kidding me? The understeer. The understeer is atrocious. Because Tahiti at the time was basically kind of like an island away from like civilization, away from it all. where it was, you know, away from the, you know, the industrializing America at the time. Tahiti was still kind of wild and, you know, natural. So that's kind of what it was, the last escape, you know. At least that's my interpretation of Dutch. Because he is a man that is very much against, you know, the modern industrialization of society and all of that. The taming of the West. He is a man that does not want to be bound by laws or polite society and everything. And so Tahiti, he got in his mind that Tahiti is probably like, you know, one of the few places left that is, you know, the away from all of that. Where a man can disappear and be unbothered by his past demons. Oh, come on. Yeah, but at the time, I don't think Dutch knew about North Sentinel Island. Why did it understeer? Oh. Gosh. Okay. This is genuinely tough. What the hell, game? What the hell? Like the first one on Smoky Mountain North was like pants poopingly easy. And then this one is genuinely difficult. What the heck? Just don't make sense. Alright. We can put up a good fight in Sector 1. Sector 1 was strong. It's this long left-hander that we begin to lose time, and then in these two hairpins. Oh? Come on! I know you're a little bit faster out of that corner. That's fine. There we go. Okay. We've figured out the hairpins. Holy mother of... Wow. That was close. We're getting some good fights though. I'm liking this. It's a shame we don't get cars from these races. But I'll take it. This is still fun. This is still very fun. Holy moly, that was a good fight. GG. GG. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's see what the Tahiti Dirt R3 is. So we got a Stratos and we got a Corolla rally car. Let's do the Corolla. Four-wheel drive versus a four-wheel drive. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, this one is Tahiti, not Tahiti Maze, not Tahiti Circuit, the other one in Gran Turismo 3. Tahiti Challenge. The one that almost looks like, the profile of Pluto's face. Going the back of his head now, heading towards his ear. Oh, that's gonna kill our momentum. That's gonna kill our momentum. Alright, we got a better exit out of that corner. There we go. Oh, that's gonna kill our time. 4/10 down. Oh, our line's gonna be compromised. No! You gotta be kidding me! Ah! We have the speed. We can avoid messing up that final sector, we're good. Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad for a first try. For a first run, that's pretty okay. I think. I think that's a pretty okay run. Bone stock escort rally car. The Corolla rally car is also not super fast. Yeah, we do get lots of traction on the road though. Alright, there we go. Smooth through the back of the head, onto the ear. There we go. Onto Pluto's chin. Alright. Onto the nose coming up. Oh, that killed all momentum. Alright, we want a good exit from this corner. What did I say? That was not a good exit. That was better. That was better. Holy moly. There we go. Nice. Nice. Oh man. That is the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Holy moly. Alright. Over here now. Let's do Tahiti Route 3 reverse. Tigra ice race car. Oh gosh. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Gonna be done without Valvoline. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag Valvoline sponsor me. Or Viagra. Or both. Oh, we got the red Impreza rally car. Oh. I think this is like the detuned one. That's fine, we get to test this out. And then we'll race the Tigra ice race car instead. The ice race car at Tahiti, the place where there's no ice. Alright then. You know the word is so when they push Viagra over birth control. Whoa! What was that? We nearly rode it. And then another country that prefers birth control over Viagra. I mean, different demographics and different economies that can support different amount of people and stuff, you know? Like in some countries, you know, they're popping out like, you know, 5, 10 kids and everything, and a lot of the kids are, you know, grow up in poverty and all that stuff. That ain't right for them, so, you know, we want the people to, you know, practice the safe sex. Whereas in other countries, you're like, geez, we have an aging population. Yeah, that's not making kids. What do we do? Viagra. Yeah. Alright, let's try... That one was actually genuinely easy. Let's try the harder one. Ayo. Basically ran out of money because they pumped the budget in Viagra. Marry and reproduce Shinzo Abe. See you, space cowboy. Yeah. I'm back. Why are we talking about safe sex? Because I was talking about the Valvoline sponsorship. And then it moved on to Viagra sponsorship. Because I believe Mark Martin was actually sponsored by both at one point. Valvoline and Viagra. I don't know about Abe's politics. All I know is the memes, the have sex. So I don't know enough about Japanese politics to comment on that. I stand Mark Martin. Like my goat is Jeff Gordon. But I have a massive amount of respect for Mark Martin. Some need both those V's. Yes. Pan politics is I do not see it. Nah, I mainly focus on like the IRL squishy homunculi that powers the VTuber of Isaac Umbras primarily focuses on super local politics as one that is the stuff I can directly influence for the better. And also because, you know, it actually, like, it affects, you know, me the most. So, of course, I'd be most invested in that. Difficult to save the entire world when your backyard is a mess. Alright. Escort versus Evo. Think we can do this, chat? Or are we cooked? Oh gosh, we might be cooked. We will try, we will push. Damn! Damn, okay. We need faster cars. We would need a faster car for some of these. Let's go to the one make races. Let's do a couple of those before we end the stream. We had some fun in the rally races, but some of those are gonna need a faster car. Let's see if we have the NSX available. Please, for the love of all that is holy, NSX. NSX, NSX, NSX. Mother of mothers, are you kidding me? No NSX still. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, AutoWorks and a cappuccino. So we still need Suzuki. I think we did Subaru. I know we did Nissan. Did we do Mazda? Demio is good. AZ1 should be good. Rosa should be good. Yes. RX-7 should be good. Where's the rally chaparral when you need it? Oh gosh. Can you imagine the amount of dirt and dust and rocks you kick into your opponent's face with the rally fan car chaparral? That would be crazy. Alright, did we do the Mitsubishi ones? Alright, we have not done the Evolution. Did we do the Mirage? We did not do the Mirage. Alright, let's do the Mirage race real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. Alright, so let's see. 172.23. 172.23. Slightly more heavy. Brand new Dustin Frag. Oh gosh. 172.23. This actually is the lightest though. So let's buy it. It's the lightest by a couple pounds, all right? I'll take every advantage I can get. I will take every advantage I can get. Then after this we can do the racing version and then the Evo race. I want to try to get maybe all of the Japanese one-make races knocked out. We don't have much left. We have 4 Suzuki ones, 3 Mitsubishi ones, that's 7. 1 Honda one, that's 8. Yes, the 3-spoke wheels. The late 90s called. This is their car. easy into the hairpin. Carry some speed on the inside. Ow. The sheer amount of one-make races that we're gonna need a lot of money for that. Yes, this is what peak hot hatch performance looks like. Unironically though, in Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 1 and 2, the Mirage can actually take you a fairly long way in the career mode. It can take you all the way up through like the fall without, I mean, it struggles a little bit on the uphill, but on the downhill it's pretty solid. Hi. Ooh woo. Dives down. Oh gosh, we don't have brakes. We do not have brakes, chat. Chat, which one of you removed my brakes? Whoever it is, I know you can stop anytime because you have my brakes. Alright, come on. Let's get back up there with the leader. Hybrid swap Opel Calibra. Bruh, that would be crazy. The amount of space you need to make in the frame to have the battery, that would be really tricky. That'd be kind of a fun build though. Makes you wonder at what point though having a hybrid system, the added weight of the hybrid system outweighs the benefits of the hybrid system on a car. Makes you wonder. Alright, we're in the lead. And they are all chasing us down. Chat, I'm scared. I want to brake just before the hairpin. Use the engine braking. It's car around the hairpin. Yeah, I see them there. I see them. Ooh, green's gotta run. That's one way to block. Holy cow. That was rough. But we did it. We did it. Alright. Alright, let's do the race. Oh gosh, the racing modifications are gonna be so expensive. They're gonna be so expensive. Oh man. Let's see. No, I don't want special. I don't want special. I want to tune it. Alright, weight reduction, let's go. One more. Yes. There we go, there we go. Racing modification. Wow. Wow. You can have it in white or gray. Great job, game. Great job, game. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, it's a high speed ring too. Alright, we got this, chat. The slowest touring car is that high speed ring. There we go, quite quick through there. Get back into the suck. Get back into the slipstream. Ooh, I like how there's some that aren't like the traditional rally art livery. That's pretty cool too. Got a good mix of the different Mitsubishi Mirages here. Bunch of little sporty sub 200 horsepower little front-wheel drive compact cars. Oh, the one on the inside's blocking my line. That's fine. That's fine, buddy. You enjoy your suck. Because now you're getting it up the rear. Come on, come on. Side to the inside. Oh, you're taking my line away. We're in such a pack, you can't move anywhere. Keep it in third, keep it in third. It's 12. It is 12. It is a little bit late. Don't worry, we'll keep going for a couple more races. You're drinking an espresso. Oh gosh. No! No way! Are you kidding me? Wow. Wait, what? Hang on. Excuse me. What the hell? What the fuck? If I finish second, why? But it says I won. Somebody clip that, please. Somebody clip that. It's... Oh, I was first? Okay. I saw crossing the line, I switched to second right as we crossed the line. So that means that was the closest. That was a dead heat. Holy mother of mothers. Wow. That's impressive. The drafting battle. The drafting battle is just crazy. Alright, let's get into Evo. Let's get into Evo, do another event. The evolution meeting. Yes. Okay, so I was in first. Well, I got confused for a second. I thought that we ended up losing that right at the very end. My mind didn't comprehend that. No, we were actually in first. Oh, Seattle's short. Okay, in the forward drive cars. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be real interesting. Boy, stop pushing. Move it, shout ahead. You go for a cutback and you get died by another Evo. Alright, we don't have a whole lot of time. First is significantly far away. Gotta make a move and soon. Okay, can you not push me wide? Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Come on, give me the suck. No, the Evo is giving second place a suck instead. Alright, good. Evo 2 dove Evo 1. There we go. Up into the lead. Oh. Alright, there we go, there we go. All good, all solid. Oh man. Parmesan plus feta plus rigatto. I don't know. I'm a fan of mozzarella. Mozzarella is really tasty. Oh, and pepper jack. Pepper jack is so good too. The jalapeno or habanero pepper jack. Yes. Inject that into my veins, please. Tastes really good on like tacos as well. I like tacos. Tacos are delicious. Tacos are God's gift to the world. Yum 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 yum. So good. I could go for some. I'm making tacos tomorrow night actually. It's gonna be nice. Some nice roast meat and tacos with your pico, your chipotle mayo sauce, a little bit of shredded lettuce. Yeah, that is good. That is the good stuff. Tomorrow night, oh, barbecue, yes. Romano and ooh, go to spice pick. Chicken. Nom 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 chicken. All right, we got enough time for two more races. Let's do the Tamikaira race. And then we will end the stream after these two races. Swiss is good on like a nice Reuben. You do a Reuben just right, like oh yeah, Swiss is good on that. With the spiral, with the marble rye. Oh yeah, that is the good stuff. I quite like that. I was doing more races so we can talk about food. Add 2 more. It is getting late, and I do have work in the morning. Oh, PB&J is not, like, healthy, but it's not, like, terrible. It's tasty. So this is good. Ooh, potato sandwich. Yes! I don't know, I feel like a sharp cheddar would also be really good for a potato sandwich. Yeah, goat cheese is honestly pretty tasty, especially when it's like the aged goat cheese. Like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. The hard thing is finding good recipes for it. So I don't have a whole lot of good goat cheese. I mean, not all of our snacks are 20,000 calories. That's it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess it depends what kind of potato is. Well, if you're having more of like a kind of like a sliced like baked potato onion sandwich with like some light seasoning. Mozzarella is really good on like your chicken parm sandwiches, where you lightly bread the chicken, you cook it. Little bit of tomato sauce, a little bit of like the garlic seasoning, and then you melt the parmesan. You put a little bit of parmesan as well, but then you melt the mozzarella over it when like a sub roll. And yeah, that is good. There's some type of chicken breast. Okay, nice. Mashed potato with cheese. You know, I have never had that. I've only had a potato sandwich where it's been like a baked potato that's been like sliced, you know, lengthwise. So it's in like 2 halves on the bread. And then you put the cheese and like your other toppings on top of that. That's interesting. I gotta try that. Try that. Sometimes you can top it with cheese for a crust. I've never thought of having a mashed potato sandwich. I gotta try it. I gotta try that now. I need to try that now. I gotta let my wife know. Hey babe, one night we're having mashed potato sandwiches. What's the recipe in Discord? Yes, please. Yes, please. I genuinely want to try that. I may, if my wife doesn't want to do that, when she leaves on the girls' trip, I may make that for myself one night. Hot edition? Yeah, totally fine. Won't be long anyway. It'll be one more race. Gosh, we are rapidly running out of money. Oh, the racing modification of the Tamekaira though looks so good. It's a shame Tamekaira kind of went kaput in the early 2000s. Yeah, they had some beautiful cars. Can you send your recipe for the meat pie? Yeah, sure. Send it on like the Discord or like the Twitter. Oh, speaking of which, there's currently like a mass exodus of VTubers leaving Twitter and going on to the Blue Sky. So I may create a Blue Sky account as well. I'll still use my Twitter, but basically I'll just dual post once on Twitter and then also on Blue Sky. And yeah, we'll have to see. It'll be interesting. I'm not a big fan of Jack Dorsey, so... But now that he's gone from the Board of Directors from Blue Sky, like... Blue Sky may not be as horrible as I initially thought it would be. Instant whatever. Yeah, food good. all the good food goes in the food channel. Some of it I may not be able to make myself, or it may not quite be like something I'm 100% interested in, but it's always cool hearing about the different foods as well, and seeing, you know, what could be made. I tried because of the government. Right, Brazil. Yeah, he had Judge Voldemort. I hate it. Oh no. Yeah, it's one of those things where we're probably mostly used to connect to like other VTubers and stuff, since it's mostly like a lot of content creators thinking of jumping ship. But from what I heard, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm at least gonna create an account either tonight or tomorrow, just in case, you know, and just in case things kind of hit the fan with regards to Twitter, but I'll likely use both. I'll likely still be using both. Like, I'll just create content for both. It'll be the same content, but you know. double dipping. Twitch and get my money behind it. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of Twitch. I'm not a big fan of like the use it. I do like the interactivity of Twitch. And I do like the fact that it's easier to kind of market yourself as a streamer on Twitch, whereas on YouTube people are expecting, you know, like videos and all that stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where you're kind of stuck between two not very great options, and you're just kind of like, well, which do you like better? Do you like being able to save your VODs? Do you like your discoverability and all that stuff? Or do you like being around other streamers, being able to raid and like, you know, the easier monetization of Twitch? And it's, yeah. Either or, I enjoy doing the streaming. It's kind of fun. It's quite fun, because I get to play and gush about my favorite games and everything. Alright, but I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what I'm doing well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm doing poorly so I can fix it in the future. With that being said, I'm Umbras, and wherever you're in the world, whatever time it is for you, may it be a great time. And I will see you all in the next stream. Till then, take care everybody. Bye bye!